El Cholo.
Kevin says hashtag Javier Dick Jokes.
Yes. No, we're
gonna get that. We're gonna get that going or what?
No.
The hashtag.
Hashtag Dick Jokes.
No, he already got the jokes out of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
So we're currently live on Facebook, live on Twitch, and live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Why are you all looking at me?
I don't know.
Are we like? Do you want to just like kick this off like right now?
You know, I just want to hear that sweet, sweet tune, my friend. Oh, there it is. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We've got another fantastic show for you today. This time it's actually episode 34, because last time...
Oh, you messed up and said it.
What is it? 32, 34, 35?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So,
episode 100.
Welcome to episode 34. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite local Fort Worth spots, just to kind of give you a tease as we get into this.
Wait a second. Best Spots 2.0?
2.0. Yeah.
Oh,
that's exactly
buddy.
what it is.
Oh, my.
It's been a whole year since we've talked about Fort Worth locations. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther!
Woo!
Yeah.
How we doing today, boys?
So good.
I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Got off on time.
Feeling-
off work on time.
Nice.
I need to fix that.
Gross.
Feeling good like you should.
Yeah, man.
What have you been up to this last
Dude,
week?
fucking just working my ass off.
Yeah.
But I had a nice weekend of just chilling at the house.
Some nice siestas getting in.
No
on that?
napping, man. I've been doing some video gaming here lately.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Doing
playing,
what?
I'm playing Mass Effect, and Mass Effect Andromeda.
Nice.
I've not heard of you.
Started
playing
real.
those.
I've heard
So,
of Mass Effect.
I'm gonna tell you the whole story premise is that we've jumped ship from the Milky Way galaxy. I'm not talking about just humans, like everybody in the Milky Way.
Okay.
We're like, fuck this, we're out, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking for a golden planet for our people, right? All the Milky Way people in Andromeda.
Like made of gold?
No, just like the perfect planet, right?
Okay.
I got a real Milky Way going on.
So I've been playing
Mm-hmm.
that. Just hanging out, watching a few movies. I saw King of Staten Island's on HBO.
Yes,
or
yes.
HBO Max.
I need to watch that. I still
Yeah.
haven't watched it. It was
So-
like $20 just a few weeks ago.
So now it's on HBO.
Don't
watch
you
it.
don't you hate that though? Whenever you buy a movie and then like 2 weeks later it's
free.
It's free. Isn't that some bullshit?
It is.
Yeah,
Fucking sucks.
Yeah, that is some bullshit, but
Yeah.
Luckily, all of the Warner Media movies that are
Yeah.
supposed to come out in theaters, you can guarantee that they're going to come out also on HBO Max.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984 came out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it was
that
pretty cool.
that new Denzel movie comes out February 15th. Kong and Godzilla versus Kong is coming out. Judas and the Black Messiah, which I'm very excited for.
I don't even know anything about
Yeah.
that.
I've
Oh,
never
you
heard
got
about
to
that.
see the trailer, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
It's about Huey. No, it wasn't Huey Newton. It was he was killed on December 4th. Fred Hampton of the Black Panthers.
So
Go ahead and cue up that trailer. No, I'm just joking.
what?
Son of a bitch! I thought we had that technology now.
Dude, our production value is good, but it's not that good, man.
And now coming on stage, Cinnamon.
Hey, so just real quick though,
Yeah.
maybe you know. So I heard that Michael Keaton is going to be the Batman for the next,
Yeah, he's the indefinite Batman.
like,
now.
what's his face? The last
Ben
Batman.
Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's out.
That's really sad.
Is it because of his substance abuse or what?
No.
No?
I honestly I don't even know what happened. I thought he did a really good job.
He,
playing Batman.
I was actually really surprised and impressed
dude,
by
me
it.
too. I was pissed whenever they said, "Oh, Ben Affleck," but,
Yeah.
Dude, I am such a fan of Michael Keaton.
Tim Burton Batman.
Yes,
Yeah.
and him coming back, dude, I'm fucking pumped.
Well, everyone's wanting a Batman Beyond situation where, for those who don't know what Batman Beyond is, it's a cartoon that came out in the late '90s of like an old Bruce Wayne carrying on, or he's passing the mantle down to a young man by the name of Terry McGinnis. We can
Dude.
talk like this all day with Jared. Jared,
Yeah,
where's
you've already
Jared?
lost all of the people
No,
that were
no, no, no.
watching. and
We have one viewer, and it's Jesse.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I'm really excited.
I hope that's actually what, because I was saying that from the get go. Like, I want a Batman Beyond. That was my favorite cartoon of the
Yeah, I
Batman
liked
series
it
or
too.
whatever.
It was
So
really
good.
A lot of fun.
So, anyways, we're not gonna. This show is not about Batman.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's not. And we didn't even talk. I mean, thanks for asking what I did.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
what'd
I'm
you do,
sorry. I'm
Chad?
sorry.
Oh, well, I hung out with you.
Hey, Hey, we didn't even talk about what I did.
Yeah, well, it was the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated, my
Hooray.
friends.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, nobody. Y'all are the only ones that wish me happy. I'm kidding. Everyone that wished me happy birthday, thank you so much. And also, thank you for donating for the suicide hotline.
Let's just say
on my Facebook.
we're the only ones that matter who
True.
Big
who
facts.
says, yeah.
Absolutely. That's all.
Everybody else doesn't matter.
I look forward to this all week, and I just feel like ending it all if I don't listen to it.
So
I'm just
So on
kidding.
Saturday we went out for Javier's birthday.
Okay, yeah.
We picked him up and we were gonna go just grab a couple cocktails, and so we went to Blackland Distillery. Love Blackland Distillery,
But
except for the fact that apparently it's like reservation only. Nice.
What?
Yeah. So like you got to make a reservation online. They had like no available tables, which is nice. At least they're doing their distancing
True.
and due diligence. But the only available seating was outside, and they had one heater. And these young early 20s kids just like they saw us go
they're
next
like
to the
yuppies.
heater.
Yeah.
And then they literally picked up the heater and moved it closer to them. I'm like, these assholes. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I would have been petty as fuck.
I
Man.
was
Well, you know,
like-
whenever Tab mentioned it, I looked over. I'm like, and I said it pretty loud.
Yeah.
I was like, solo selfish motherfuckers. And I was looking at the heater. I was hoping one of them would get up and say something.
And I mean, I love the drinks there. I'm definitely not going to knock them. The bartending staff is phenomenal. The drinks, the just the liquor in general, everything there is really good.
Yeah.
But we were sitting outside for a hot minute or a cold minute rather, and we were like, okay, we're out. We got to go. So we left. We went over to Funky Picnic, which I've had Funky Picnic early on, right? And I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was great. You know, like
Right.
I liked it, but there wasn't a single beer there that I was just like, okay, I got to come back for this.
So it's probably you when they had their whole beer episode.
Yeah.
That they featured Funky Picnic. Their Pilsner, I think, or whatever. They said it was phenomenal. Like one of their just like go to every day. Like I would love to have that in my fridge.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of the reason that we wanted to go.
Really?
It's because LDP's talking it up like it's his favorite brewery in town. And I was like, man, I did not have that same experience. And so we went. And they're like, which beer would you like? And we're like, well, I just want to get a flight. And they're like, do you want to get the 4-beer flight or the all-beer flight?
What?
Yes, dude. They have an all beer flight.
And they have,
How
what was
many?
it?
How
like,
many beers they
It
got?
was like 15.
Yeah.
So we got like 15 pours between Javier and I, and we just like drank through them like it was nothing.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was, and really, their beers are really freaking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had like a Mexican lager that was really good.
La Raza.
Their Pilsner was really good.
I don't
They
know.
had a it was a Goza. I think it was a Goza or a Berliner Weiss, something like that. Like a slightly
Berliner Weiss. It was
Yeah.
a Berliner
Yeah,
Weiss.
but it was fruited.
Okay.
And Tab loved it. It was like a strawberry. Yeah, it was really good. And then they have a peanut butter chocolate one that kind of it rivals Sweet Fang. To be honest,
Really,
with you.
really,
It's
really.
really good and
But
very
wait,
similar.
is it as good as our peanut butter chocolate beer that we made?
Back in the day,
Yeah,
I think
back in
it's,
the
it's
day.
hard to say since we haven't brewed in like 3 years.
I know,
You
man.
what
We
I mean?
gotta
Yeah.
bust that soon.
Yeah. So we went from there, really like excited that it was good. I would definitely recommend Funky
Right.
Picnic now for sure. We walked over to where do we go?
Southside Cellar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Southside Cellar, got some beers. Also really cool.
Yeah, like
chill
a
spot.
kind of like an upscale with taps and caps.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The only thing that if I know that they're not listening, but like the only thing that's difficult there is trying to read their board because it's so dark.
Hey,
Oh,
They
and it's
don't
kind
have
of far
it
away
lit.
too. I mean, it's not too far.
Hey,
it's pretty far
if
away.
you know anybody that's can make this happen, let's get a lighted board for Southside Cellars. Let's just get that done.
No, but like just the ambiance is really cool because it's like old couches and old tables and it's
kind
just
of like
really
how
pretty.
the old flying saucer where it used to be in the house.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, no,
Ginger Man.
ginger.
No, flying saucer because they used
Flying
to
saucer,
have
both of 'em,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, both. Yeah, because they had like old couches and chairs and stuff. like
Okay,
that.
you talking
Nobody
about
had
like
that.
you talking about that like this little shotgun building that
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
oh yeah
the
man.
original Fort Worth
Yeah.
flying saucer. Yeah,
Dude,
so,
that kind of I miss that.
Me too. It was
dude. I don't know. I saw that the flying saucer in Addison went out of business, and I'm
yeah.
surprised the one in Fort Worth is still in business. Like I think they changed ownership years back, and the menu went up in price. A lot of our favorite food items, what was it, like the bread bowl chili or the chili in the
Yeah.
bread bowl? A lot of things that we liked went away. The beer list was not quite as good. The
Yeah,
girls went from like knowledgeable to like not even knowing what you're talking about.
Right.
I think I know what you mean.
The last time
Yeah.
that I was at the Flying Saucer, it was just like you said, the beer list was not impressive. I'm looking through it. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, nothing just really screams to me.
And unless it's like a fire sale or like one of their Monday, Thursday, whatever days they've got some specials, because they really do have some good specials. But if you're going on like a regular Friday or Saturday night, nah,
We had some
too
good.
expensive.
We had some good times there.
We did. I
And,
got my plate on the
you
wall.
got your plate on the wall. The beer trivia nights.
Yeah, that was always
Dude,
fun.
we had a lot of fun back then.
Yeah. So we went from Southside Cellars to Nickel City.
Nipple City.
Yeah.
Shout
Are
out
we
to
are we
Robin.
saying Nipple or
Old
Nickel City?
Nipple City.
Nip City?
Nip City?
Yeah.
Oh, Nip
Yeah.
City. Okay.
Nip
Yeah.
City, bitch.
You still haven't been,
Nip
have you?
City, bitch.
No.
Dude, I've been like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay. We're
In
gonna
the
make
past 2 weeks.
Dude, that
3
frozen Irish coffee.
Yeah.
The Yardbirds.
it. Does it fuck?
Oh my god,
yeah,
it
Tab is,
fucking
Tab's addicted
slaps.
now.
Yeah.
She
Holy
is,
shit!
Straight fire.
Straight fucking Robin.
Okay.
If the Robin goes next time, she needs to get that frozen Irish.
All right.
coffee.
Look.
Yeah, it's
here's what I gotta do. I gotta go to Wishbone and Flint because I haven't
Yeah,
been
me
there.
too.
too.
been
Yeah,
there
yeah, I
either.
haven't been there.
Amber Room. I want to check that out.
Amber's
And
cool.
and Nickel City. So hey, Corks and Cowtown. Shout us out, right? Come on.
What?
Let us know when you let us know when you're going.
Look
Let
us
us know
up.
when you're going.
Come on, guys.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Then we dropped Javier off, right?
Yeah.
No,
No,
yeah.
that was like
That was a
a
different
week.
night.
That was
Yeah.
a different night.
So we left after that. We didn't go anywhere else. It was
No,
just
we didn't,
Nickel City as the end.
Yeah,
And then Tab and I went to Waffle House.
I
Dude,
saw
don't
that.
remember-
What time was that?
Yeah.
It's like 1 o'clock.
Let me
in the morning.
ask you. So eating after midnight in our 30s,
Not okay.
not cool anymore.
No.
Huh?
No?
Dude, I felt like shit on Sunday. And it wasn't because of the drinks, because I drank quite a bit of beer, obviously, with a full out everything flight and
Are
everything
you,
else.
are you sure?
It was the food at 1 a.m. And we didn't, we split something. It was just like we split a, egg, bacon, hash brown waffle situation. And I still felt like shit.
Dude,
the
I
next
always
day.
loved going to Waffle House around like that 2:30 to like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, like the old Noel hours to go.
All the strippers are getting out and they're all hitting up. Dude, seriously, they're all hitting up Waffle House afterwards, and it's just like all the characters that show up around that time.
Yeah.
Dude, fun to be sober and just to watch that. It's a blast.
I don't know. I think I went one time and one of the people that was with us was sober, and then the table behind us was going nuts, and they seemed to be the most frustrated, right? The rest of us didn't care because we were also feeling good. But then
yeah.
our DD was like getting really frustrated with all the crazies in this place.
Dude, I just like watching them, man.
Yeah.
Whataburger at
Similar.
like that that bar 30 time. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was. Is there anything else that you had? Anything else that you did for your birthday?
No, yesterday was my birthday, and I just spent it here at home cutting cardboard boxes and stuff like that.
Wow, cool.
It is what it is, right?
35.
But this Thursday, which when this podcast drops, we're gonna go over to False Idol.
False Idol over in NRH.
Yeah, I got to work.
Yeah, that's
You
that's-
motherfucker.
I know, man.
That's all right. It is what it is.
It is.
We are going to go to False Idol.
Yes.
They've got this new thing where if you buy whatever their special is, you get a free glass. And this month, the free glass is like a teku, like a nice glass.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And so yeah, looking forward to that.
Me too.
Maybe
Dude,
even
False
go to-
Idol's got some great beers.
I'd like all of our good old fashioned friends to go, and I miss all of them.
Yeah, man, COVID's really put a damper on a lot of that.
So
Yeah.
lonely.
I'm ready for. I was telling my partner at work, I was like, dude, I'm fucking done with this. I'm ready for it to be over.
I'm ready to go to music festivals.
Yeah.
I'm ready for fucking outdoor orgies. I'm ready for.
I don't. You've
No,
never.
no.
No, you've never done that.
I know. I was trying to catch you off
I was
guard.
like, wait
what?
a second. Was this going on like pre-COVID times? Where were we at?
We know damn well.
Haven't you ever played Who's in My Mouth?
Okay. So, a couple things about the podcast. So it's been a very long time since we've had an update about the podcast. Number
Snacks
one,
on Snacks on Snacks was the update,
happy 1 year anniversary, boys.
Hey,
It has
really?
been 1
Happy
year.
1 year.
Happy
Yeah,
1 year,
cheers,
boys.
my friends.
Cheers to that.
It has been 1 year since we started this podcast.
And I'm sure everybody's wondering, like, 1 year and you're only on episode 34. Hey, give us a fucking break.
For a
Look.
minute there, we didn't know what we were going to be.
Yeah, we started off just like, man, we're going to be nothing but a Fort Worth podcast, right? Just like everything Fort Worth. And we realized, like, nah, we can't be just like 100% Fort Worth all the time, right? Because you just run out of stuff.
Yeah.
We wanted to be a little bit more than that, but still keep to our roots, right? But then we were only like, every once a month, maybe?
Well, we came into COVID. There was like a 3-month span where I don't think we had any videos at all. You know what I mean?
No.
So it
Yeah.
didn't really we didn't really hit our rhythm until August. So this is kind of our fake birthday, but still
Yeah.
a year since our first episode.
Right.
So really excited about that. Congratulations, guys.
Dude, we made it. We made it a year.
Yeah.
Also,
I did.
too, now we're talking about the 1 year. Let's also talk about Fort Worth Weekly's best of 2020.
Yeah.
Like if you get a chance and you're listening to this, go ahead and go on their website and go ahead and nominate us. Chad, what's that category under?
It is under people and culture, and then also radio personality. And we'll leave that link down in the description so you've got it. And we'll also put it on social media again. And thank you to everyone that has already done so. We've gotten a lot of responses saying done, did it. Mm-hmm. We appreciate you. We're trying to do some big things this year, and it's going to take a little bit of your help. And so we appreciate you listening, watching, and helping us out. With that being said, same type of thing where we need your help.
Please. We need monies.
No, we don't need monies. Right now we're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and then also Twitch. Moving forward, we're not going to have Facebook Live, so it's only going to be on Twitch. It's only going to be on YouTube. So this will be our last Facebook Live. Unless we have an event in the future, we might add.
Yeah,
Facebook
no,
Live
I think
again.
like for like any like live event that we're doing remotely.
Yeah.
Because of COVID or whatever, even if it's not COVID, we still might stream some live event stuff or whatever.
Really enjoy doing the Christmas.
Definitely put that up on Facebook. That way, our friends, fans, and everything can enjoy it. But
Also, we're still going to put clips up too. We're going to start posting clips of the show, small little.
You're saying clips?
Clips.
Okay, just making.
I said clips, not clips.
So right now, if you go on YouTube or Twitch, you basically have the entire episode. And if you haven't watched us live, which is probably a little bit more fun, and you go back and you just watch, it's a whole full hour of content. So we're going to split it up into a couple of little things and throw it on social media, throw it on YouTube. So it's kind of like a little bit easier to digest in little bits and pieces. But if you do have a YouTube account or if you've got a Twitch account, please make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and follow. It's really going to do us a lot of good. Really help us out because we can do a lot more with 100 subscribers on YouTube.
And also, we
X
love you
amount of
guys.
Followers.
Well, it puts us in as a content creator at that point,
Right.
So it allows us a little bit more leeway with what we can do and things like that. And then they throw up some ads. We might get a little coin here and there, and then
Like
that
some
might
coin.
help us. That might help us put up some events that we want to do because it's kind of hard.
I don't mind selling my body for likes.
Like, that's why you got
we know.
you got the OnlyFans.
I need to put my passport in because they want more verification. That's me.
Yeah.
Anywho, hey, I brought this jerky for the guys. It's from Hannah Dorn over at Heart of Texas Beef Jerky. It's a really delicious stuff. We all had it. Well, me and Tim had it. And
Chad hasn't tried it yet.
I haven't had it yet.
Chad was working on the camera and stuff.
The
like
garlic
that.
white pepper's so good.
The teriyaki and the spicy are
the spicy was wonderful. Yeah.
delicious.
I wasn't done with the updates, but I'm glad you had that.
Okay.
drop.
Yeah.
Sorry, just cutting in.
Yeah, just cutting in.
Go to their website, heartoftexasbeefjerky.com. Again, that's heartoftexasbeefjerky.com.
Looking forward to eating that. Yum yum.
It's really delicious.
So we also, if you aren't able to subscribe or follow, even if you don't watch us on a regular basis, if you have an account, just like us, subscribe, follow. It really, again, do us a lot of good. We have a lot of people that have been listening for the past year, right? People that have actually been listening since day one.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. It would really help out if you told some people about us, whether they watch, listen, both.
Shout
social
out to
media.
our OG listener, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin Casillas. He's on here and he's watching us live right now. So thank you, Kevin, for being our number one fan and supporter.
And we love and miss you too, and we can't wait to hear what you have coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah, dude. It's
really
going to be
exciting.
awesome.
Yeah, we'll have to have him back on once he gets his podcast.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Stoked.
That'll be great.
And then lastly, we had 10 shirts made. Very similar to the hoodie that Javier's wearing right now. We had 10 shirts made. They went within the week. So thank you to everyone that purchased a shirt. That actually helped us fund some of the things that we've done here in the studio. So we really appreciate it. We're going to do another merch drop. So if you're listening to us, if you're watching us, leave a comment. What would you like to see? Do you want to see, we had a thing on Instagram today, and people wanted to see hats. They want to see patches. They want to see more stickers, which we've got tons of stickers. If you want some stickers, let us know next time you're going to be out and about, and maybe we'll run into each other and get you some stickers, right?
Yeah, I think what we need to do is just when we're going to go out, let's just drop, hey, we're at this location, show up.
So if you're at False Idol on Thursday, we're going to have a ton of stickers. So meet us up and we'll get some stickers.
And I will buy you a beer, one beer.
Dude, that could be a lot of beers, or it could be only one.
Well,
But let us know what you want, and we're going to make another drop here pretty soon. We've been talking about hats and some other things, or maybe some hoodies, some more shirts. Looking forward to it. But again, thank you to everybody.
God, I feel like this is a business meeting right now.
No, come on. Like, it's been a very long time. It's been since Snacks on Snacks on Snacks episode, like
you're right.
back in the day that we've talked about some of the things we're doing. And obviously, we've got this room set up. We've got some better lighting. We've got a better camera. We've got some things that we're doing, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Hell yeah.
We just need some help from our listeners and watchers. So.
Chad's been doing a great job delegating things. I feel like that one day he needs to run for public office.
It will never make public office.
Yeah, with you on this. The reason that I can't make public office is basically because of you.
But wait a second. The mayor's seat in Fort Worth's about to be open.
So are you
Yeah.
saying I should run?
I'm saying, dude,
Bro,
you run.
throw your hat in the ring.
You run. I'll be your first mayor lady. Whatever it is.
What?
What is it?
My first lady?
Yeah.
I can see it now. Local ginger ghost running for office, Fort Worth, Texas. City in crumbles.
Promises not to sell your soul.
You know what they say about
I'll keep
gingers and their freckles?
each
freckle-
one. Yeah, each one's a soul. We
Yeah,
confirmed that after.
Yeah, we've already done that joke.
Hey, but let me. So
But you're not wrong.
So Betsy.
Yeah.
She.
Old Betsy
What?
P.
She's been like 10 years.
She's been mayor for 19 diggity years.
It's the longest time anyone has been in the seat of mayor here in Fort Worth.
Yeah, and I heard that she's just like, I'm just, I'm ready to step aside. It's. She's like, whenever it's your time to move, along, and I don't think it was anything that has happened. I mean, we've had a lot of turmoil and stuff like that over the past year, but really, I think she's like, the interview I heard, she said they're moving into City Hall's moving to the Pier 1 building, and she's like, new building, new mayor, whatever, So
Let's
yeah,
do it.
I
I
heard
can't
about
do this
that.
anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm going to be with my
hey, I will say
grandkids.
that Betsy Price is a hugger, and I'm sure that COVID has curved that quite a bit.
I don't know. Whenever I met her, she didn't hug me.
Dude, every single time I've seen her, she's given me a hug. So
As a Mexican.
maybe I'm just special.
I like the fact that she's always doing events and she is not afraid to be out in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I love that she is always on her bike, and I've seen her multiple times on the trails, the trendy trails on her bike. Usually has like a police officer right behind her or whatever, but it's pretty cool.
I've seen her on her bike before. I've been like, "Hey, Betsy! Hey, over here! Hey, Bets!"
I've
Or think of the pedal faster.
I just been informed that First Lady Mayor whatever would not be my job. It'd be Tabs.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Well,
bummed
it's
out
up for
about
debate.
it. Is it up for debate? Up for grabs.
Let's see. We'll see.
We'll fight to the death.
Maybe we'll have Tab on, and you two can just kind of argue and have a debate on who would make the best first lady.
I'm gonna win every single time.
So did y'all hear that there is I saw this somewhere on Instagram today, that there was a monolith somewhere in Fort Worth.
Yeah, over there by the Fort Worth Rowing Club.
Gosh.
It looks just like the rest of the silver, tall.
Yeah, somebody's just joining in. Like, I'm
Hey,
gonna
Fort Worth ought to join in on this here deal.
It's an inside job.
No, how many people in Fort Worth do you know sound like that?
One,
at
who's
least
that?
one.
this guy.
Yeah, it's an inside job. It's an inside job.
Who did it?
Like, I don't know who did
Inside
it. But
who?
Inside you if you're lucky.
Yeah. Heyo.
Hey,
So it's
yo.
over by the. Apparently, it's suspected that it's over by the Fort Worth Rowing Club,
So that's
which
like-
is up by Beach Street.
Yeah,
in
beach,
the river.
beach and 30.
Shout out to my boy DJ for giving me that information. He's like, "Hey, low key, go look this up. Visit it now."
Yeah, I mean,
What if we stole it?
So you know what I'm thinking?
is
though?
it stealing if it's
There was like one picture. It
it
was
just showed up?
It was kind of blurry, right?
Yeah.
You know, all the way up and down the river, there's like the TRWD, the Trinity
Yeah.
River Water District, and there's like a big silver sign with like a blue thing on it.
It's not really
Maybe
a
it's that without the blue sign.
No, I
it's
actually
too
I
thick.
saw it. Someone posted a picture next to it, and it's straight up one of those monoliths that showed up in Utah or whatever. But I think it's like a copycat thing. It's kind of like
Yeah, of course it is.
it's like, oh my gosh, there's some graffiti that looks really cool, and it looks like Banksy, and I'm gonna do that too. That's what this is.
So basically, on Thursday, Javier, we're gonna stop by there on the way up to Full
Yeah.
Saddle.
Speaking
Hey.
of what?
Well, hang on, breaking news: my mustache, it's running for mayor.
I don't care who's opposing you, but I'm voting for them.
Me too.
I don't know what their
Son of a
agenda is, but that mustache is going down. my
God
friend.
God help anyone running against that.
It's weird
mustache.
seeing pictures of you with a beard now.
Dude, it is.
You had the beard for so long.
Almost 10 years.
But now we're so used to you with that
Yeah.
stupid ass mustache thing on your lip.
I can't wait for COVID to be over so you can stop looking stupid.
Dude, they're not gonna let me grow a beard back out.
No way.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
You know what? Hey, run for mayor.
Fuck,
That's not gonna do anything.
There you go. Yes, I can put an injunction.
Fort Worth's first
Like-
anarchy mayor.
It's straight up like I'm proposing, or no, it's law now. It's city ordinance.
Or maybe your mustache, you have to like pluck it off so that it can go run for mayor and you can live your life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Let it free.
That actually sounds pretty good. It's really it's been hard dealing with the mustache and managing my own life.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's been
peacock. I'm a peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly.
Oh my gosh, this got way out of hand.
it's been difficult for us looking at it, and I can't imagine Jessie. I know she hates it too. So,
She hates mustache.
oh, yeah, we were talking about Fort Worth today. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of the
Fort
episode.
Worth.
Happy first year, boys.
Places in Fort Worth
Let me-
2.0.
Let me tell you, my mustache is a place in Fort Worth.
I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want
It's like an amusement park.
it. Okay, let's move on.
Well, so anyways, I was listening to Coursing Cowtown today, and it was our first episode back for 2021. Robin brought up a good point about Fort Worth, and if we think it's getting out of hand with the growth, like, are we growing too fast? I mean, is it something?
Just drive down the River District.
I mean,
Like seriously,
no, I mean, not even that. No, that
it's insane over
especially,
there, man.
But also Magnolia, like Hemp Hill. There's like hotels going up over there.
I mean, I'm good with the growth, but dude, I like my cheap living.
Me too. Like housing and apartments are just the pricing is going crazy.
Right.
Okay,
She's-
hold on.
Yeah.
But it was good before, but we didn't have the things that we've got now. We don't have we didn't have the Trinity and the trails and all the places up and down the trail quite like we have today 7 or 8 years ago when apartments on the trail were worth it, not super expensive.
I miss cruising down like Rosedale and seeing the hookers.
Oh my fucking god.
I do not.
But I'm telling you that, and that's how you know there's progress because you don't,
No
you don't,
hookers?
yeah, you don't see it anymore.
Well, my whole point is Hemp Hill has like a movement going on where the old Rambler, Southside Rambler, and La Zona used to be like a barber
yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
And they were pushed out. The same thing's happening too with Hemp Hill. Like it's a majority Latino community, and
Dude, that happened in Fairmount. Like
Yeah,
all those
yeah.
old historic houses. That was a shit show over there. I mean, you'd find heroin needles and all sorts of stuff, and like there'd be hookers out there too. And then once people started saying like, "Oh, we like these historic houses," they bought them up, and taxes, man, it ran them out.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do like the progress. I mean, everything that's coming up is good. It's a good thing. But I mean, pushing residents out, like,
Dude,
a majority of the
my
Latino
neighborhood
community.
is being gentrified.
It is, and so is like Rosedale,
Yeah.
and so is Hemp Hill. It's going further south, and I mean, it's only a matter of time until people are going to be pushed out of their. And I'm sure people have heard of the beer can house over there by the shop.
Yeah, man.
So he was pushed out essentially. So they had offered him like $250,000 to buy his property, and they came back like 8 months later because he was waiting for more money, and they're like, "We're going to give you $150,000." And he asked his friend, well, then why they lower it? Well, essentially, they're either going to build around you and just force you out from the property taxes, or just, take the money. Just take the money. And that's what he told me because, it's like next door to our shop. And took the money, moved to River Oaks, tore down, took 30 minutes to clear that land.
Although I do like some of the cool stuff that's coming up.
Me too. I mean, I love it.
It's
I love
so
it.
hard. It's
Yeah.
such like you're kind of stuck in in a rock and a hard place. Really, you are outside the city, essentially in a different city, but still within like the Fort Worth general area, right?
Right.
And then Javier and I live like 2-3 minutes down the street from each other, and we're right here in the middle of the city, and it's just weird. Like you want to see it grow because you like the stuff, but man. White Settlement Road is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, there's all the apartments that have gone up now, which we need housing, but it ain't affordable.
Out of hand compared to what? Like, I mean,
No, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
you've got the housing, but it's not affordable. That's the thing. Like, none of it's affordable over there.
Well, like Robin was said, like a 2-bedroom is like $2,000,
Yeah,
$200
man.
a month, and
Dude, my first apartment was over at the Crestwood Place Apartments. I had 2 other roommates, so it was 3 of us living there, and it was that apartment was almost the size of my fucking house. It was like 1,500 square feet, 1,600 square feet, and we paid each like $400. That was 13, 14 years ago, but
Yeah.
it's insane how much everything's gone up. But
I just think that we've got to change with the times. I mean, our city is growing. We've got to grow with it and figure out what it is that you need to do to allow yourself.
I want
to grow
them
with
kids
that
off
too.
my damn lawn.
I mean, I
I know you do. Yeah, I know you do.
We've got a lot of cool stuff coming in, and unless in situations like you were talking about, Javier, like if I was like born and raised in a house and that's where I plan on dying, which is very kind of old school. I don't think any of us live that way, but there's a lot of people that do, right?
Yeah.
If they feel that, then that does suck. In that
Yeah.
particular situation, it really stinks. But for the rest of us that enjoy going out, that enjoy the things that are coming to our city, I mean, I don't mind living in Benbrook, which is just outside of town,
Man.
because I still am close enough to
Yeah.
everything I want to do and get to enjoy the city like I've never been able to do before.
Well, even then, like Benbrook 5 years ago till now is like, no, 10 years ago to now is completely different. Like there, like a lot of the stuff that's over there, they rebuilt the Walmart over there. They added a QT and like Taco Casa and all those other places, and it's only getting bigger.
Right.
I mean, every spot in Fort Worth's growing.
All right, so let's just
It's cyclical though.
Yeah,
This stuff
it is.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Moving
no,
on.
but let's just jump into this then. So, has your as everything's growing, has like your restaurant taste changed? Like
I mean, a year ago we talked about what we liked, and I mean, since then we've been a bit more cultured. And
so
tried
if
more
you're gonna get a
things.
steak dinner, where are you getting it
Not at Rick's Cabaret.
at? Not at Rick's, not at Buck's.
Not at Buck.
Well,
not at
y'all
Buck's.
talked about Applebee's whenever you used to work at Best Buy. But when's the last time
Yeah.
you went to an Applebee's or
Dude,
a
it's been a long
Chili's
time.
or
Dude,
a,
Been a long while.
Jesse and I went to
On the
Chili's.
border.
I will say Jesse and I went to a Chili's not that long ago, and we have had Uber Eats bring On the Border, and they're tasty. But if we're going out, like if we're just out and about, we want to stop someplace. Yeah, we might stop at Chili's. But if we're going someplace to like we want to go out to eat, we're eating pretty much local. Like we're eating a local owned business type deal. So
It's usually better quality food. It's different. It's new. There's so many fantastic restaurants nowadays, or even just restaurants, bars, everything in Fort Worth is just popping to where you've got options out the wazoo.
Was popping.
Yeah.
no, you, I
Brand
mean
new whip just hopped in. I got option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about what our favorites are now. I mean,
And
compared to a year
welcome
ago.
to Best in Fort Worth 2.0.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you, man.
should we do like some special effects, which like
What
like
is
like,
that?
like the
You just
Like-
like
like-
Yosemite Sam.
like the fucking like those the horns.
It's like whenever we went to Mexico through Big Bend, and it's like,
Are you still doing it?
are you supposed to like? I thought it was law in Mexico. You had to shoot guns before you leave, and so whenever you cross the border, like, hey, did you shoot guns in the air yet? And like, no, here are your guns, and then like, yeehaw, and shoot in the air, pew pew pew, arriba arriba.
Where the fuck is this going?
I don't know, man.
Of course he doesn't.
All right. But for real though, like
Yeah.
So eating local restaurants, dude. What's your spot?
So are we going to cut out, like, I think there's some obvious choices in Fort Worth.
Yeah, the obvious choices are Joe T's.
Riata.
Yeah, let's
Lonesome
cut them
Dove.
out. Those are great, but let's cut them out. And
They're
let's go.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
they'll
10
definitely
Love
make.
restaurants or any like.
But dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of Gemelli.
It's
So, I mean, there you
I
go.
like it for the price. I mean,
The pizza was nothing to
No.
write home about.
no.
So, okay, you asked me. I'm going to say Danes. And in fact, I was so looking forward to going to Danes this past weekend, but unfortunately they had to shut down on Saturday, and they're only open on Saturdays. But I plan on going this Saturday. So if y'all want to go to Danes,
I'm down.
I can't wait to go back because their stuff is phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay,
Their
Saturday,
sausage.
dude. I'm down. Saturday. Yeah, Danes.
Yeah, let's
Great.
go to Danes. But that's my number one, Danes.
Okay, that's your number one.
Yep.
Dude, mine is still Fixture. Dude, I fucking love Fixture, man. That is one of my favorite restaurants. Their duck wings, dude. If you like ducks and you like wings, man, duck wings. That's
Where's
the way to go.
Fixture? Which one is Fixture?
Fixture's right there on like the far end of Magnolia.
Okay, so like past Shinjuku Station.
Yeah,
we went there
almost-
for your birthday one
Yes,
year. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
I know it. Yeah,
Real
that
cool
place
little
is
spot
really
right
good.
next to Proper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fixture's are gonna be forever my spot.
Yeah.
Javier.
Mine's Esperanza's.
Esperanza's
Of
the,
course.
in my opinion, the better Joe T's.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you have to wait in line for like over an hour to get food and alcohol, just go to Esperanza's because they have the same food, and just go to Joe T's right after. That way, you're going in for what you want at Joe T's. You're gonna get the margaritas.
Right, you're gonna get the margaritas. picture.
You get a picture.
You take
Look
a picture.
at this photograph.
You take a picture
margarita.
picture of the pitcher.
Sorry. So our views on Facebook went to 0. I hope you're happy. Yeah.
That's what happens when you quote Nickelback. It just immediately drops.
Have you noticed that I've been putting Nickelback songs on like whenever I retweet? Like not
Yeah,
retweet,
I
or,
saw
like,
that
reshare?
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to like start doing Nicolas Cage impressions. I think that you would do great with it. That'd be really
All
cool.
right.
Have y'all seen the
I'll work
swear
on it.
words? I don't want to get into it a whole lot, but
We
it's
watched a little bit over
hilarious.
here for a little bit. Yeah.
Well, we
Nicolas
saw the first
Cage.
episode. I saw the second episode.
Dude, he is just a goofball.
Yeah, that,
If you haven't watched it, it is really fun.
Yeah. So okay. Danes, Esperanzas.
Esperanzas. Okay, Esperanzas. If you're gonna get something, get the chilaquiles. They're so fucking delicious,
Dude, they're burritos. So, like, if you just want to swing in there and grab a breakfast burrito, they're huge, like gigantic, as big as my arm, kind of deal. Like, they're just so good.
God, it's so delicious.
Dude, I want Esperanzas right now.
I just want to deep throat a fucking.
So we also had a we on Instagram. We asked all of you what your favorite restaurant in Fort Worth was. We got some really good and some different ones too. We got Pho Little Saigon, which is over there by Ridgemar, right?
That's actually one of my favorite Vietnamese places.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Over there.
And then we had Riva's, rest in peace.
Oh, R.I.P. Rivas.
yeah. But we did have El
Actually, no,
Paseo.
they're open.
What?
They're open over there off of Azel.
No way.
Yeah, I've been there.
So we got to make a trip to.
We do.
Rita's?
Dude, we
Tell
used to hit
Madeline that it's open
Yeah, we used to go to Riva's like
2 or 3 times a week.
in the morning.
Yeah.
We would all just meet before work or whatever.
Or like, whenever you worked at the school,
Yeah.
for lunch. Oh man, I miss that spot.
Yeah, that was great. Also El Paseo, which is my favorite like OG Mexican. Like I
OG
know that it's
Tex-Mex.
not
Yeah.
I know it's not real like the best Tex-Mex in the world, but man, their queso's on point, their enchiladas, like everything there is just really good. And
I
it's
get
not
there.
overpriced.
I'm gonna
It's still
butcher
not
how.
overpriced.
Because, dude, I always butcher it. Carne guisada. Guisada, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
good.
pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I normally get there.
Guisada.
So we also
Guisada.
have Fred's, which is
Fred's?
a really good burger.
Trailer Park or Fred's over there off
The
7?
original one off 7.
Okay.
The original
Yeah.
7th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Vickery Cafe is really good. I don't think I've been there.
Dude, Vickery Cafe is for like one of those like old school cafes. Yeah, it's wonderful.
We have Juanito's Taqueria.
Oh fuck, I fucks with Juanitos. I've been there since they opened.
Where is that?
It's over there off of Hemp Hill, right by Ridgemar. Or I'm sorry, right by La Gran Plaza.
Okay, yeah.
It's like we used to go whenever I worked at when I worked at T-Mobile, but I used to go there when I was like 10 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got Joe T's, of course, a couple of times.
Yeah.
Sushi Axiom, Fixture. We've got Tokyo Cafe, which is
they got bomb.
I love Tokyo Cafe and Shinjuku Station. They're both really, really good. Very similar menu because it's the same family owned and everything like that. I will also say though, Kintaro. Ever since that Joe came on and he mentioned Kintaro, I went to the one in Arlington. Amazing. Their gyozas were like almost tier worthy. They were so good. But then the ramen, I mean, they put all sorts of stuff in it, like the black garlic and corn, and they've got so many different kinds. It is.
So I was always
so
a fan
good.
of Tokyo Cafe's ramen.
Yeah.
And so I still haven't gone to Kintaro. I need to.
It gives them
They're
the
they're
money.
opening a spot over there where the old Oni Ramen used to be on 7th Street.
Yeah, because right now you can do a delivery
Yeah.
from Camp Bowie, but they don't actually have a sit down in Fort Worth yet.
Well, they have until they have a date where the last day of the Camp Bowie location is going to be open, right?
I don't know.
I saw that.
I'm just really excited about them opening like
So-
an actual sit down restaurant.
Notable
Here in Fort
mention from Twitch community, JB Junior's Tapatios.
Yeah.
Tapatios.
Well,
Tapatios.
we've already talked
we
about
yeah, we've talked about it. But yeah, JB Junior's awesome.
also the taco spot Kevin took us to.
Yeah, that we can't mention.
Bro.
Yeah.
Apparently. We also got Provender Hall, which I haven't been to, but I have seen
haven't
it
been there
in
either.
like I think Fort Worth Weekly and a couple other places. Like it's apparently really, really good.
Yeah,
And
it was
the
in that
Coco
article
Shop.
that I sent. That's
Yeah,
like,
you sent that one. You're right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that. I mean, JB Junior's has always been the really good taco spot, but it was what I think it was like 7 or 8 months ago.
Yeah, you and Zeus found
Zeus
a-
and I went to Tacos Chihuas,
Yeah.
and that place is just a bit better than JB Junior's, but they're both really
But I think
good.
JB Junior's is always gonna have that nostalgic feel.
Oh, yeah.
of just like, especially whenever it was at the just doing the food truck back in the day, getting the food, going across the street, eating off the hood of your car. Yeah,
Is
Same
there
people have been working there for 15 years.
is there a have we talked about a list in Fort Worth of all the taco spots that we have here?
no,
Did we talk about like graphing where we're like pinpointing on a map. And
I don't think
putting,
we've
like,
ever
ratings.
talked about that, but
That'd be a good idea.
that'd be pretty cool to do it.
You know, there is some really good restaurants on the travelingo.com. There's a map of Fort Worth. And
Holy, that's where I got that idea
click
from.
on restaurants, and some of the things we're talking about are actually on that map on the travelingo.com. So,
Travelingus.com.
I mean, do you want me to play it or what?
no, I don't.
We're getting carried away here.
Song brought to you by the Travelingo.
Oh my God, I thought he was playing
yeah,
it. I thought he was
just
fucking
like
playing
it.
it. Yeah.
So good. All right, so that was restaurants. What about coffee shops?
Coffee shops.
right.
For one of my first favorites is the one that used to be over here, but they moved over there near the Magnolia
That
area.
helps.
You're talking about you're talking about that like
Carter's Coffee. Carter's
yeah,
Coffee
yeah.
has some of the best Vietnamese coffee and some of the best cold brew I've ever had.
dude, Vietnamese coffee. Let me just tell
It's
you,
the bee's
it makes me see sound. Dude, I'm not even kidding.
I
Like,
think you're probably having a stroke.
dude, I no
Maybe you
joke.
shouldn't do that again.
I had some Vietnamese coffee and I was just like fucking shaking. Like it was like I just like mainlined a couple of cans of Bang
I like
and then
mainlining
slammed
Bangs.
down a couple of red lines, dude. That
It's
stuff's
so fucking
insane.
Also, they make really good brisket burros. Of course, they changed locations since they were here by my house next to Heim. But they moved to a bigger spot where they can park their truck, and they have bigger and better breakfast options. Oh, that's not mine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it is.
go to Carter's Coffee.
Didn't they get broken into? Like what
They
was it?
did.
Yeah.
That was while it was here.
Yeah, that was
somebody-
sad.
Bunch of dicks.
All right, so my coffee spot, I like Sons of Liberty coffee over off of
Oh, yeah,
Lancaster.
yeah, uh-huh.
They're that's a pretty cool little spot.
I've been meaning to check it out.
Great coffee.
It's kind of hard. Like 5 years ago, there was maybe one or two coffee spots. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Starbucks were influxed everywhere. You just saw them on every corner, and I'm glad we have these artisan spots now. There's a couple of good ones on Race Street.
There's no way I could try them all.
Do you remember? Okay, do you remember in downtown Fort Worth it turned into a Starbucks, but before it was a Starbucks, there was this coffee shop. It was called Coffee House. It was over by I
think I know what you're talking about over there by Sundance Square.
Yeah, it used to be like by the Palace Theater and all
Yeah.
that stuff. That
Yeah.
place was cool back then, and then Starbucks bought it.
Of course they did. I'm glad that there's a lot of places that are giving Starbucks a run for their money because I think that's the way it should be. Exactly like we were talking about with Applebee's and Chili's, like really honing into your local and going to these spots. There are so many coffee spots, though. Like every time I go out and about, which is not that often anymore, I see a new coffee spot. I'm like, oh, I got to put that on the list. And I still think that my favorite, though, is Avoca right there on Magnolia. I think they make really good coffee.
I'm a fan of Avoca.
And their Charlie Sheen, which is just the Coca-Cola mixed with coffee, is on point.
Really?
Yeah, it's just Coke and coffee.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They have that.
Yeah, they give you...
Coke and coffee.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
I get it.
They put some coffee in a glass and they pour it to the top with Coca-Cola and it's like a glass bottle, so I think it's like the Mexican, like the real sugar.
Yeah.
And it's
All right,
it's really
I gotta
good.
check that out then.
Tonight's episode sponsored by cocaine.
And Charlie Sheen.
All right. What about drink spot or cocktails? Let's go with cocktails.
I like my cocktails like I like my women. Delicious.
Okay.
All right. So mine has been, and I haven't had it in a long time. So honestly, I'm going off of previous memory. Thompson's, that's my favorite. I haven't gone out for cocktails.
You
in a long time.
motherfucker, you took mine.
Did
you
I?
son of a bitch.
I haven't been to Thompson's in a couple of years.
I went on my birthday last year.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've been more recent than I have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
1 year ago on your birthday.
It was 100% a year ago.
I'm
I made a fool of myself.
I don't know, man. I haven't been going into any place to get cocktails. If I'm drinking, I'm going to like Taps and Caps or something like that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Well, the cool thing about Thompson's is it's got the speakeasy, which we've talked about. You can go downstairs as long as you know the password, which I don't even know how that's working these days in the COVID days. But they had one drink, and I can't remember the name
Grapes
of
of
it.
Wrath.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, see, I know.
Where it's basically like a whiskey sour, but they kind of float some wine on top. But you got the frothiness because the egg white, but you have the whiskey and the kind of sour. and
Delicious.
man, it is good. It
With
is so
a
good.
house-made maraschino cherry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, yeah. So now you got to pick a new one.
I know, man.
No, I got to pick a new one.
No,
did he
no.
pick it?
No, I just said Thompson's, but you can have Thompson's
I didn't
because
even talk about my experience.
you have been there.
I used to go all the time.
Yeah.
What was that bar? It used to be before it was Thompson's. I think it was
Bar 9?
no, it wasn't Bar
I
9.
don't know what it was.
It was Bar 9
No
at one.
way.
Yes. On that corner, yes. It was Bar 9.
Seriously? We
Yeah.
used to go down to the basement
Yeah, in the
and
club.
or I think there was I still have a bottle of Dom Perignon bottle over there hanging But me and Anthony went one time, and I stole a bottle, and I shoved it down my pants, and I walked out, and he was like,
Hey, I'm being told
influence.
that it was actually bar 9.
Told you.
So, yep.
Told you.
Shoved it down your pants, huh?
shit. Yes. Which one's the one over there off of on Magnolia? Is it the usual?
Yeah, the usual, and I like that. But do you want to hear my usual story?
I don't want to
Is
hear
it the
about
usual
your-
story or is it the usual story?
Let me just tell you about the usual story. So I haven't been back since. I threw up all over their bar.
Oh, fucking.
Jesus, man.
And you know how...
Why does that continue to be your story?
Because, okay, I go...
You don't know when to stop?
Here's the deal, yeah.
Well, no, he's thrown up there. He's thrown up at what's
Dude, I've thrown up at a lot of
Yeah,
places.
it's been multiple places.
Yeah.
At this
But
point.
here's the deal.
He's disgusting.
I have this like...
QT.
I have
at
this
his
switch.
house.
I have this switch.
In a bar.
It literally is... I know when I need to cut off, and if I don't, if I just choose not to, once I pass that, like, I know I need to cut off here, it's like, nope, I'm done. Cool, keep on going.
Do you know where that is now?
Dude, I know where that is, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I physically know where that is, and if I choose not to, then I'm fucked for the rest of the night.
Patty Reds.
Yeah.
Patty Reds,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, so, yeah, I went to the usual, and I had been drinking over at, what was that taco? The Yucatan. I was over at Yucatan. I had a bunch of screwdrivers from there, which they're frozen screwdrivers.
Screwdrivers. That was your drink.
Dude, the
Dude,
frozen,
the frozen screwdrivers?
frozen screwdrivers, man, and then the frozen Red Bull and vodka.
That sounds
Dude.
horrible.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. So I did that, and then I went to the usual, and I wanted like, okay, I'm gonna drink a cocktail. So I
Yeah.
got a really fancy cocktail. Talked to the guy, drank it, started getting pretty drunk. But I asked him, was like, I never had anything with rye whiskey, so he gave me a sample of some rye whiskey, and that just pretty much did it. And I threw up on the bar, and I was like, I'm sorry, and I just walked out.
God. You're just a bad person.
Yeah,
You know, I'm one
have
to
not been back since.
I'm one to talk. Whenever I used to black out with like Zulima, like I'd go to her house and like black out and piss in her closet. So that
Can
was
y'all just be better?
no. And not only I didn't.
I
piss,
have, mind you, I haven't had an episode in a long time.
I pissed in 2 of her houses.
We call these episodes.
Okay.
I haven't had an episode in a long time.
You haven't.
The last episode that I had was coming back from the art show out at Guillermo on Ray Street.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Guillermo's art show.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't had Four Corners beer since then.
Yeah, they have some strong ones. And
And they were
popping 'em.
free.
Yeah.
And you had just gotten your Explorer too.
Yeah.
And I'm back there dry heaving in a bag.
Yeah,
You're
that
like,
was-
don't you throw up in my car.
Yeah. that
Was it the
great.
one where they had free beers and?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were all there.
Yeah, we
You
were all there. Yeah,
Ooh.
I had a nice haircut, not like this.
It's been a long time since I've had an episode.
I remember the usual back in the day, and again, I don't know how it is. I haven't been there in a while, but used to. It was really cool because they would have certain drinks, and then they wouldn't make any more of the drinks once they ran out of their ingredients. Right? They want to make it like exactly how they want it. They weren't just going to substitute shit. They would make the drink
right.
exactly how they were supposed to or how they wanted to, and then just kind of move on to the next drink.
Okay,
Whatever.
so
That was cool.
Thompson's, the usual. What's yours?
I would say Prosper.
Proper?
Proper. Jesus.
Prosper. You mean Prosper, Texas? Like over there? Like
Proper.
Proper.
Man, I
Off
love going.
Magnolia.
I love going to get a good cocktail. at Prosper.
Yeah. Proper. It's also down by kind of Fixture on that side of Magnolia.
Yeah.
But it's real small, quaint, phenomenal cocktails, kind of dark. I haven't been there in a while either, but I would say that was my favorite cocktail bar.
Hey, are you going to show us that pour that you saw on TikTok?
everyone watch this.
Okay. So those watching live, check
Wait,
out.
what pour?
It's a TikTok pour. I saw it on TikTok.
So you
So-
saw it on the TikTok app?
So describe what happens.
So essentially, there's a pizza here. I think the pizza's here. So essentially, you open the beer and you leave the pop top up like this, upright.
Okay.
And so you have to kind of tip the beer over a little bit. Did I finish it? Okay. Tip it over.
Okay. So
then
he's
you'll
tipping
bring
the
it-
beer over into the glass with the tab kind of holding it up.
And then you just leave it.
And that's it?
And then it pour it. Ooh.
Oh! Fail.
No. It's still not.
Fail.
It's not bad.
Fail.
It's not bad.
Still
Still a
wasn't,
good-
It wasn't great.
Well, I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's perfect.
You know what? It probably would have been like really good with a clean glass. You know, you've been drinking out of that for a bit now. Who knows? So we actually had some. We also put this one out on Instagram, and so we got some. What's your favorite place to go drink, and then why? And so we had the Proper because it's classy, great drinks, and not a loud crowd. We got Chimmy's because of the Margs Avi. That means
I know who put that one on there.
The Poop Deck, which is an awesome dive bar.
The only time the first time that we went there, we were like, all right, let's get one beer and we're out.
Yeah, it was in the middle of the afternoon though. It wasn't like nighttime where it's fun. Railhead because they've got cheap, super cold beer, basically frothy. Like they're just like beer slushes.
It's like the same people that worked at Angelo's opened Railhead, but they have better beers.
Yeah. Yeah. Chimmy's can't beat the margaritas again, and the atmosphere is great. So that's 2 for Chimmy's. We got. Yeah, that's for you.
Okay, for you.
Southside Cellar, it's just damn cozy and the selections are fire.
Yeah.
Joe mentioned that the other day. That's actually why we ended up going to Southside Cellar.
Because of Joe?
Yeah, because we, I don't know, I forget about it because it's new and you know, whatever. But we went, fantastic. Nickel City, great drinks and atmosphere. I completely agree. Aussie Rabbit. I don't like crowds and decent prices.
All right, Aussie Rabbit's fucking cool, but all right, if we
Where
go
is
out,
it?
it's over off of East Lancaster, but like, you know where Hanley is? Like,
yeah.
You know those power plants over there?
Yeah.
All right, so it's that side of it, past Loop A20. It's if you're going out east, it's on the left hand side, dude. It's actually a really cool spot.
Didn't some people die over there?
Dude, lots of people die over there.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Boiled Owl, have always loved it. Cozy, good vibes. The Old Bearded Lady, which I think that kind of that's the consensus.
Yeah,
is like the Old Bearded
the
Lady.
new one's cool and all.
The new
it's
one's
a cool spot,
got
but-
more room, but the old one you can't beat it with
No,
the
and isn't there a
old
new place?
yawns.
Isn't there a place there now?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
something.
tributary.
Tributary?
No. It's
something house or something tree or something like that. I don't remember.
Something hippie.
I haven't been there yet.
Tribunal House? I don't know.
And then last, another Nickel City. The pricing, the vibes, the music, the staff, the decor, and the sliders. I agree. Like I mentioned, I've been there 3 or 4 times now, just in the past couple of weeks. The episode with Holly, I was like, oh, I've never been there. We went there that night. We went there again. I think just me, you, and Tab, and then we went there again for your birthday a couple nights ago.
So that place, the Aussie Rabbit.
Yeah.
Do you remember hearing like the like Fort Worth tattoo guy? Like the place to go to is Randy Adams.
Yeah.
It's basically next door to that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
It's out there.
All right. So that's cocktail and some of the drinking spots that we've heard from our people out in social media. Thank you for responding there. What about beer? What are your favorite beer spots in Fort Worth?
Are we talking about breweries? Or are we talking about?
You want to split it up, or you want to go?
Well, let's do
okay.
breweries and let's do like beer.
So
Southside. Well, if that's the case, then we got to put Southside Cellar in the same conversation.
this is all going to be one conversation. Where you're going to get beer? Where do you want to drink beer at? And mine now is Maple Branch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone twice with y'all. I really like the place. I like the ambiance. I like the beers. All the beer has been great. The outdoor area is really freaking cool. The inside is really nice. Yeah. Maple Branch
I
is my
continue to
place.
say, like, for being such a new brewery, it's hard to believe that their beers are that good that quick. Because usually, like Funky Picnic, I told you, like the first time I went, I was like, this is good, but not great. When we went a couple days ago, it was super, super good. So
Right.
Especially they have a new Island Girl Goza. It's really delicious.
Oh, at Maple Branch?
Yeah,
Nice.
so good, orange flavored. Oh, I think it's my new favorite beer from them.
Definitely got to try it out.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite beer spot?
Panther Island, still Panther Island. Even though Maple Branch is like down the street from where I work.
Yeah.
Panther Island for me, the vibes are just like.
Dude, I'm bummed out about the apartments. Like, it's gonna be great for Panther Island,
But I don't like that it blocks the view.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
I
it's gonna be
hate
great
it.
for Panther Island because they're gonna be able to like straight
Regulars.
up like, I live in this apartment. I have a brewery that I can go hop to and just walk
and
to.
like there's a bridge and downtown's down the street.
Right.
I hate it.
I
Like,
get it.
The whole shtick to Panther Island was that view. You
Sitting
see-
outside, you look up and you see,
Dude, see the Fort Worth
the
skyline.
iconic courthouse. As
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I mean, but I mean, I still love it.
But it's the same good old place.
It is. It is.
And Joe has said the same thing. When Joe Marone, we talked to him about this a while back, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, it's going to be literally a walk-up brewery for these apartments, but I mean, it sucks because you don't see the view."
I mean, but
It's
you know, it was bound to happen. I mean, I feel the same way about the apartments that are or the condos that are by my shop. I
Yeah.
used to get really good sunrise and sunset, and now I don't have that. But Panther Island's still my favorite brewery. I always have a good time over there. The bartenders are awesome. They're really cool. They're really informative. And it's just a fun place to go with your friends.
I like Hop Fusion still. I think that they have got so many different beers that everyone can like. There's beers that Tab likes, that, the Mexican lager is just pretty, just an easy drinking beer that anyone will drink if they want to. Or they've got the Feisty Blonde, which is like a vanilla blonde, but everything there is strong. So you just need like 2 or 3 beers and you're good and you're ready to go. A lot of times they'll have Tsukushi Sando, which... Didn't mean to make this
right. Hey, this is a good segue though.
But next week we actually have Ben Walter, who is from he started Tsukushi Sando with Joe Marone. He'll be on next week, so really looking forward to him coming on. If you haven't been to Tsukushi,
he's gonna be talking about
Hop Fusion.
Yeah, and talking about Household, his brand.
Household, yeah.
So that's cool.
And so Tsukushi Sando, they do like Japanese styled inspired sandwiches and fries. Like we had their fries.
Oh, they're bomb.
They're like, if you're gonna go to Hop Fusion on a Tuesday or Friday, I would recommend going and having some of those fries because they're perfect with any of the beers that you have there. Really good. But yeah, so Hop Fusion, because the vibe, and also there's not a whole lot of breweries that have non-alcoholic options, or even beer bars that have non-alcoholic options. Yeah, other things. They've got sodas and waters, and they've got kombucha, coffee. Like they usually have a lot of stuff other than just beer, because not everyone's a beer drinker. I mean, we are, but not everybody is. So those are all breweries.
If you don't drink beer, then fuck you.
Okay. Rude. Real quick, also, though, Taps and Caps we've talked about before. Southside Cellars we talked about. If you want to go to a place that has multiple beers from all over the place, then those 2 places are definitely recommendations. Southside Cellars is on South Main, and Taps and Caps is on Camp Bowie. What's next? What do we got?
Dude, we got our dive bars. Which we kind of hit on a little bit.
Yeah, someone mentioned Poop Deck.
And Aussie, which would be a dive bar as well.
Okay.
All right, so what's your favorite dive bar?
Mine's Yups.
Okay.
When Jesus and Crystal used to live over there off Granbury Road, it's like an old Pizza Hut. Like you could tell it's an old Pizza Hut.
100%. I agree with you. Yups is the place.
It's like karaoke every single night.
And these people are fucking regulars that go there.
It's a rough crowd a little bit.
And it's funny because like it's a mix. Like it is not like what you expect. You walk in there, you're expecting a certain demographic, and you're not going to get that. You're going to have the old white guy sitting in the corner, and he's going to get up and sing Tenacious D or some shit like that. It's cool. That's a cool spot.
What's yours?
Dude, Yups, man.
Okay.
Like, dude,
double up on the Yups.
Double up on the Yups. I cannot say it's Yups.
I've never been to Yups.
You got to be kidding me.
I've never been.
Dude. We've been to Yups like 30 or 40 times.
Okay, so the way it normally works, we would used to drink a shitload of Jesus's.
Yeah.
And then y'all would go to Yups.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, bro, I can't drive after that. So I just go home like a weenie. So
I can't drive. Let me drive home.
Uber.
I know, Uber.
Fuck. Yeah. Or I'm too tired, and you're like, it's midnight. Let's go to Yups, and I'm too tired because
But I'm lit tired.
We'll
take a nap.
Well, but my dive bar is Conlon's. I don't know if you would consider it a dive bar, but
okay, Conlon's is one of those. I would consider it one of those.
It's a dive bar, Irish bar. On Thursday nights
with a set of regulars.
Yeah. I mean, I know everyone that goes over there, and we play pool. I mean, they're really safe right now. You have to wear your mask anytime you get up. And Mickey, the bartender's like, "Hey, fucker, put your mask on," shit like that.
Noise.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
They got one of those jukeboxes.
Yes. They have that AMI jukebox. You can play music. And
What's new, Pussycat?
Whoa! Whenever we have a chance, I'm sure whoever's been a day one knows the What's New Pussycat story.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite spots.
Dude, my go-to is to drop a bunch of Insane Clown Posse in the queue and just walk out.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
I want to honorable mention though the bucket there. Right off of Camp Bowie and by the traffic circle
across the street from Golden Corral.
It's always I think it's maybe a $10 bucket or something. There's $2 beers. It's always like $2 beers there. And they've got shuffleboard and pool, and it's always pretty low key. I married someone there one time.
Yeah,
you did. We've talked about that.
It was a late night.
Abbey Pub has been mentioned.
Abbey Pub is
that's a good
one.
place.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Pogue Mahone's.
Which one?
I
the one over there on 7th.
Yeah, I like the one over on 7th.
It's a lot of fun.
You remember how smoky it was?
Yes.
And then going back after they cut all the smoke out, like I was floored because as a former smoker, I don't like cigarette smoke anymore at all, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah,
And,
me too.
and being able to go into a bar now that used to be full of smoke and actually enjoy it, I really like it. So
Yeah. So what about music venues? I know there's some concerts happening right now, but like not a whole lot, right? But just say everything was back to normal. What are 3? Each one of us can pick a music video.
All right, so I want to check out. I haven't been yet, but I want to go. What is it? Tulips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to check out Tulips.
It's where Collective Brewing used to be.
Yeah. So I want to check that place out. I haven't been there yet. I guess for a music venue though, I like that place over in Panther Island, the Shack.
Yeah, over there.
yeah.
That's a pretty. They usually have. That's where they have. What is it? The Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, yeah.
So you usually have that, but I've seen a few bands there.
I've only seen the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? It's not. Is it folk?
Yeah,
what
the
is
polka-
it?
the-
Polka. Yeah.
yeah.
Polka bands. Yeah, it's always fun.
No, I saw the Toady I saw the Toadies. It was a acoustic set that they did there. I think it was just,
cool.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a cool little spot. But yeah, I've been wanting to check out Tulips. Mass seems like a pretty cool little spot.
I've never been to Mass, but I've heard good things.
It's on
On
South
Main,
Main.
yeah.
Yeah. Down the street.
And it's pretty small.
Yeah, and what
Story
Rosedale,
of your
right?
life.
Yeah,
Rosedale?
Rosedale,
South
Main.
Main,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know that we haven't been in a while, but we used to go to Magnolia Motor Lounge a lot.
We used to
saw
go every
Vodeo
week.
and-
We used to go every week.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Vodeo and JOE there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of singer songwriters at Magnolia. That's a cool spot. They got great food. So if like you show up a little bit early and you get yourself some food, get yourself a table. Yeah. It's a cool
Also,
spot.
from what I heard from the Corks gang, really good hangover spot. to go to.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
You can catch Robin there with some glasses on. Some sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Try practicing her horrible Spanish. Sorry, Robin. I'm just kidding.
Lola's is another really good one over there.
The trailer park. The trailer
Yeah,
park.
and that's also where Dane's pops up on Saturday.
Yeah.
But that's a cool spot. And then you can't sleep on, it's not like a traditional music venue, but Scat Lounge. Like downtown,
Oh,
you
okay.
hop in
Oh,
that
okay.
elevator,
Bro, yeah.
you go downstairs, you get a nice
I gotta
cocktail
change
with some
mine.
jazz. Oh,
I got to change mine.
yeah.
Is it Scat Lounge?
No. Where did we show up for my birthday one year and Fat Cheddar was playing?
I never know.
Twilight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is a cool fucking
Man,
spot.
Oh,
there are a
fuck
lot
yeah.
more music venues
Yeah,
than
there
I
are.
thought.
Twilight is the fucking
Twilight
tits
Lounge
because
is fucking cool.
not only do they have awesome artists play every now and then, but the food is
The
amazing.
food is good. The drinks
Holy
are good.
shit.
That roast beef po' boy or
Yes.
whatever.
Oh.
We saw Fat Cheddar. We saw Vodeo there.
Yeah.
JOE jumped in on
Yeah.
one of their songs. Dude, yeah, that was
The
pretty
drinks are fucking amazing too.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
We're also getting an honorable mention of The Post, which over
I
on Ray
haven't been
Street.
yet, but I know that Squeezebox Bandits played there a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did they play New Year's over there at the Post?
I think I think so. But the cool thing about the Post is like when it rains, all the drinks are like half off or something like. It's like when it rains, we pour. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I want to go when it
Damn,
rains.
that's pretty badass.
Yeah,
I have to check it out.
yeah, we do. We do need.
I mean,
to
I
check it out.
don't want to get into it.
Yeah, we're just butthurt because
I don't want
back
to
in
get
the
into
day-
it. I don't want to
yeah,
get into
yeah,
it. I don't want to
yeah.
get into it. Let's
So
not
let's
get
not
into
get
it.
into it. No.
All right. We have outdoors. There's not a whole lot of places. I'm just going to name them out real quick. I think the number one, especially we hit on it here in Fort Worth, we've got the beautiful-ish Trinity River, which the river itself is not pretty, right?
sometimes
but the trails and the restaurants and the bars and how it leads you all the way to downtown, like all that stuff
Yeah.
is like you can't get that in every city. Like
No,
it's
you
really
can't.
nice to have that riverfront type situation.
So Dallas has got a lot of the trails around the river too, but they don't use them. They don't do anything with it.
No, Mike the Bike and I took a bike one time and we tried to go around Dallas like the Trinity Trails and it was awful. Like we didn't know what we were doing. Some of the trails just ended and they didn't like tell you. It would just stop. And so you're like, well, where do I just turn around?
Where do I go?
But our Trinity Trails here in Fort Worth, you can go to Mellow Johnny's and rent a bike, or you can do one of the pay as you go bike share type situation.
You can rent a canoe or kayak.
Yeah, I don't love backwoods because the snub on social media.
Let's
they
just
did
say if
before,
you don't,
but it is a cool spot.
Don't post a picture and tag them.
Yeah.
because they're not going to give you credit for
They're a
it.
bunch of assholes, but it is cool to go.
Bunch of fucking pricks they are. Yeah, a bunch of dirty cunts.
But it is cool to grab a kayak and canoe, and they're pretty cheap at its downtown. So
Cheap sons of
yeah, it's
bitches.
great.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Fort Worth Nature Center, which I've never been to, but I've
No,
been
is that
You-
the one over there, Eagle Mountain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
like off of Confederate Park Road, which I'm surprised they haven't changed the name for that. But whatever, it's Hazel.
Eventually.
No, not an Azel.
No.
Azel as JD would say, Azel America.
Yeah. No, it used to be free, and they had to start charging. I think it's like $10 a car or something like that because they had people throwing birthday parties and they just trashed them.
I think Segrerio and Jessica go hike over there every now and then.
Yeah.
So
I want to go.
You know, this moves us into basically our final category of our best spots in Fort Worth.
Best titty bar.
That didn't make the list. Sorry, man.
Side note, I think we should do a topless review of all the titty bars here in Fort Worth.
I agree.
Every single one.
Lady strippers of the night.
Every single one.
If you want to come on the Funky Panther, now's your chance. Come message me at 817.
I think y'all are talking about two different things. Like,
I think we are. I was just talking about going, but you wanted them to come here.
I want
to come here to the studio
All right,
and
take pictures.
All right, but shopping.
Wouldn't that be cool? I got like a picture of titties over there.
Shopping. All right. So if you're gonna buy some local duds,
I gotta slow down on these
local
beers.
things.
Oh, you mean clothing wise?
Local clothes, local items, local whatever. Where are you going?
Our go-to vintage spot is obviously 817 Vintage.
817 Vintage Hype.
Raphael
100%.
Jules over there doing big things. They got an expansion going on right now.
They got an
It's gonna
expansion?
happen. They're expanding.
They're taking
It's
over the
going
shop
all
next
the
to
way
them.
down.
No,
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Also, I don't know if I should talk about what else they have coming up, but I think they've already talked about having a micro bar. Did you see that?
No, what?
A fucking micro bar, dude.
So like you can drink?
Yeah, they're a 4 or 5 person. So whenever they went to Japan, they saw micro bars over there. They were pretty big. So it's only a 5-person bar, very exclusive, very select. So,
bro,
I would love. As soon as they open up, dude, I want to fucking check
Dude,
this out.
fucking Funky Panther takeover.
Hey, we're coming. Whether you invite us or not, we'll break that window. We're not gonna break the window.
Dude, come on. Sorry,
dude,
Raphael.
I will torch this mother.
If we
I'm
don't get
very-
to go in and have a drink,
dude, the growth that 817 Vintage Hype has had in the past
dude, it's
year,
it's freaking awesome.
it's fucking monumental.
Hey, I'm not gonna say it, but he was on our show.
He was on our third episode.
And
when that micro bar happens, we need to have him on again too, because you hit it right on the head. Like, there's been so much growth in the past year, and it's been almost a year. He was our third episode.
But I'm gonna tell you, I think that we had a big part in that.
I do not.
No, he didn't.
I feel like we had a big part in that.
Quit lying to the people.
We love him, and we're always going to back him. But let's be real.
Also,
we
real
did
quick,
nothing.
he also gave us, which I got to give to DJ. Sorry, DJ, I got to get you the right size. But the crew, from 817 Vintage, thank you so much for hooking it up. And man, really, of course, they're here to help the town.
It helped us raise money on our Christmas special for
$1,100
ACH.
Yeah.
$1,100.
Appreciate that.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
so we got 817 Vintage Hype.
Yeah. My favorite, I think, Morgan Mercantile, I think, is really cool.
That's a pretty cool spot.
Fort Worth Locals and Morgan Mercantile. They're like right there.
I'm more of a fan of Fort Worth Locals.
I like that. I mean, Fort Worth Locals has like, this is from Fort Worth Locals, my hat, and this is my go-to. If I lose it, which I've done in the past, I get it dirty, I just replace it with the same exact hat because I love
my hat's Fort Worth Locals.
I've for Christmas for stocking stuffers, I bought a bunch of like Fort Worth Locals shirts.
Oh,
and
nice.
hats. So, dude, they are fucking stacked.
Yeah.
Like, I got my nephew like a real cool like Fort Worth shirt and a hat. And whenever I went to go check out, they're like, "Sir, this is for a baby." And I'm like, "Yeah, bitch. Of course I know it's a."
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't say it. I was like, "Yeah, duh, I know. I have a secret baby."
They know that you don't have a baby.
have a
They
secret
look at your
baby.
face and they're like, that guy doesn't have a baby.
Sir, I know you don't have a baby. Look at your hair. It
Sir,
looks
and if
ridiculous.
you do
Who's
have
going to have a baby with that?
if you do have a baby, we're gonna have to call Child Protective Services on you.
Because we heard the shit that you say.
You're feeding your baby beer? I told Anthony and Natasha they're getting a new dog, and I'm like, I'm gonna.
I thought you were gonna say they're getting a new baby. I was like, what?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, they went to the baby store.
I'm gonna feed that dog beer just like Deuce. Remember Deuce?
Oh, no,
I love
I don't.
Deuce.
That's bad. You
Yeah,
can't do
that's
that.
bad. Don't do
what about you, Tim?
Never mind. I'm kidding.
All right, so I think mine's Fort Worth Locals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk later. I can't get into it on the on the
you gonna
radio.
cry?
No. I can't get into it. Fort Worth Locals. That's my spot. I'm sorry. I can't support Morgan Mercantile, and I'll explain later. I just don't. I don't want to bash them.
Okay.
I like it.
I like it. I think they've got a lot of really
they
cool
got
stuff.
some cool stuff, but
and it's in a cool area on South Main. And, my tattoo guy, Daniel, shout out to Daniel, is right next door. And so that's really cool, too. Everything is blowing up right there. He's at Panther City Tattoo.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm going to retract that. It's not Morgan Mercantile. Durable Goods. Fuck Durable Goods.
Fuck Durable Goods. Fuck those guys.
Oh, yeah. No, Morgan Mercantile is great.
Morgan Mercantile is where I got this hat. Not Forward Locals.
Forward Locals on Magnolia.
I'm going to apologize. I'm going on the record right now. I made a mistake.
Us here at the Funky Panther, we're here for equal rights.
Yeah,
and,
us here at the Funky Panther do not support
we don't
Durable
support
Goods.
homophobes and douchebags.
And that's what I was going to get into.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
I got it mixed
I
up.
know about.
Once
and
you said that it's next door to Daniel, I was like,
Yeah, no, I got you.
I was like, I fucked up.
No, my other local favorite spot is Doc's Records.
Oh, yes.
Over in Weisenberg.
I still haven't been to the new one.
Weisenberger. Dude.
Hey, but our sticker resides there now.
Our sticker's there. They have the best collection of vinyls. Also, they have a bunch of local shops inside you can check out.
It reminds me of Waterloo down in Austin.
Oh, I love Waterloo.
Absolutely.
It has such a great selection of vinyl. Yeah.
I love going to Waterloo.
Yeah,
I think that's one of our if we're down in Austin, we're gonna eat at
what's it called? One in a Million.
One in a Million,
and then we're gonna go to Waterloo.
Yeah. That's
so
for sure.
And then also,
so I think if you come here, you need to go to Daybreak Cafe and go to Doc's.
Yeah. Maybe hit up Angelo's or go to Railhead for better beer.
I just feel like Daybreak kind of has that same almost like One in a Million type vibe, just like kind of hole in the wall place.
Mentioned breakfast spots, which
that's a whole genre.
We should have done like a food episode and like broken it all down, like Tex-Mex, barbecue. We still can. Who knows what'll happen in a few months?
Hey, if y'all want to hear us like break down some fucking like food again, we can do that. And you know what? I'm gonna say we're gonna bring on special guest Kevin for food.
Absolutely.
That's such a great idea.
Whenever the podcast pops off,
he is our resident foodie.
Yeah, that'll be great. Can't wait. All right, does that's about that finishes?
Yeah,
the
pretty
list,
much it. Of course, thanks to everybody for listening, for being here for a year. God, thank you for staying with us for a year. Holy crap! Thank you for all our supporters, everybody we got bigger things coming in the future.
Hey, I got something for you.
Oh,
it's an ice.
It is an ice.
Drink that shit.
Sugar free.
Go ahead and chug that for the video viewers out there.
Remember, for my birthday, I had to I chugged 2 ices actually.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and talk. Didn't mean to cut you off there. I did, though. Go ahead and chug that ice. Hey, thank you, everybody, for sticking with us for this past year. We really appreciate you. It's really funny. We did some videos and doing some research about how people's first year is. And it's funny that the first 10 episodes seem to be that honeymoon period where people are trying to figure out their podcast.
And then you realize it's a bunch of fucking work.
Yeah.
Like, little do y'all know, we have to plan a little bit. I mean, we are kind of off the cuff. Okay, you got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. You got this, buddy.
Yeah. And it is gone.
Oh.
You're the man.
So with that said,
if you follow us on any social media at The Funky Panther, thank you so much. If you don't already subscribe to us on YouTube, please do so. It's really going to do a lot of good for us. Also, follow us, subscribe on Twitch. Again, this will be the very last Facebook live video, but thank you everybody for listening, watching. We love you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't forget to go to heartoftexasbeefjerky.com for great, delicious beef jerky.
Hey, buddy, we're running out of songs, so let's kill this.
All right, everybody, stay good. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are the Funky Panther! That ice was terrible. Sugar next time. God damn it.